My boyfriend's 23 male mom had an outburst at me 26 female. Should we break up? My boyfriend has a really close relationship with his mom. Now that things are getting more serious between us, I sat down with my boyfriend and had a serious conversation with him about his boundaries with his mom. She's way too involved in our relationship, in my opinion, and it doesn't make me feel comfortable. Not only does she constantly say things to my boyfriend that influence our relationship, but she also does things that prove that the boundaries are blurred between them. Here's an example. Once, my boyfriend was calling me sweet names like baby and honey, and she started crying, saying she wished someone would talk to her like that. So, we had to hang up while he comforted his mom. Another one, she often talks about inappropriate topics that I personally don't think are okay to talk casually about with your child. When we're the three of us together, I just freeze and don't say a word because it makes me uncomfortable. Does anyone think it's not weird? So, he told her about my concerns, and she got furious. He was talking with me on the phone, and she took it, started to yell at me hysterically, mocking me by imitating me in a stupid voice, calling me all kinds of names, saying I want to separate a mother and her son. I was in complete shock. For the first 35 minutes of her yelling hysterically, I didn't say a word. She then started saying that I picked the wrong man and I wouldn't be able to handle my boyfriend's ADHD. She went as far as saying, he's not a man. Of course, my boyfriend got irritated at that and corrected her, but no more. He also didn't really defend me when his mom had her outbursts. I didn't say much during those conversations other than to try to ask her to stop screaming. Then, she blamed the outbursts on me, saying that she acted like that because I'm the one who made her angry and sad. And then, she started calling me a narcissist. The crazy thing is that my boyfriend is now believing her. He says I fit a lot of the symptoms for a vulnerable narcissist because his mom is saying so. She's trying to convince him by showing him explanatory videos. I looked it up, and I'm a little shocked that my boyfriend would believe that. I mean, I clearly don't lack any empathy, nor do I fit any of the other symptoms other than high sensitivity. This situation is very taxing on me. I haven't eaten in 2 days, and yet I'm feeling nauseous. I have a dry mouth, and I've been constantly shaking for the past 2 days. I've never had someone yell at me hysterically for hours, let alone a boyfriend's mom, so that might be why. I also feel like she proved my point that she's too involved. She was yelling over my boyfriend on the phone in those hours that she was expressing her opinion about our relationship and how she thinks it's ridiculous. Like, he calls you a delicate flower, are you serious? For context, my boyfriend and I have a thing that he calls me a delicate flower because I'm a sensitive person, and I think it's adorable. I'm genuinely considering breaking up with him. I love my boyfriend so much, but I don't want to be subjected to emotional abuse from his family members. I feel so torn. Any advice would be appreciated, either on the situation or what I can do to feel better in this moment. Thank you in advance. Update: we broke up. Thank you, everyone, for your advice and for making me feel like my feelings are valid. Thank you also for making me see where I went wrong in this situation.